right, so it is Sunday night, and I started the day with a great run. You know, I've been trying to work on hitting 20,000 steps a day. So I wanted to do a check-in on where I am for this past week, what it looked like, whether or not I got it done every single week. And I shot a little bit of video this morning after I ran, so I did get my run in this morning. It is Sunday, about 7:30. I just finished up 8.65 miles, at least that's what my Runtastic app said. And I had some trouble with my headphones, so I had to go get some more headphones. My daughter has since taken those and tested those. She said she loves them.
Yes, filming me because I stole your headphones?
You taking my headphones. I can't.
How do I work them? Am I trying them before you're trying them?
Yeah.
Are they Bluetooth?
Yes.
Where's the on button? Is this the on button? Oh, come on. Sharing is caring.
In this video, we're gonna check out how I'm doing with my 20,000 steps goal. So let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Want it easy, want it badly, but I can get what I want. Too much pressure, too much pleasure, but not much to rely on. Your love.
All right, I fell asleep. I had to do this over. All right, it is Monday morning. It's, I guess, about 7:30, 7:40, something like that. Just finished up my morning run. It was 66 degrees when I left the house this morning, so I am definitely like sweating. Spring is here now, so I'm gonna have to make sure I hydrate all day long because I'm not good at drinking and I'm like sweating. Can you see all that sweat? Yeah. I'm like totally sweating this morning after the run is done. I don't usually sweat a whole lot while I'm running, but the moment I stop, I just like pour. All right, so let's get back to figuring out these steps. So I am using the little health app on my phone. And as you can see it here, it tells you step count is the number of steps that you take throughout the day. You can have a pedometer. I'm just using this iPhone app. The other thing is I also have my scale, which is connected to my phone too. And so that helps me keep all of my data in one place. So it's really helpful. And I'll try to put the scale information in the description below because I did do a previous video on that. And so it keeps all of this information right there for me. So let's move into what this week looked like. So overall, 19,943 calories on average. So yes, you do see that one day where I really was pretty low. There was another day I didn't quite make it. And then Saturday I did really well. So on average, and I think you really should try to look at it on average because there'll be some days where you won't quite make it and then others where you'll make it up. And so don't beat yourself up about it. I'm not beating myself up about it. And then I started this week out absolutely fantastic with 32,000 steps yesterday. And again, you can see how that breaks down because I am doing that really long run in the morning, then a little walking around in the afternoon, and then hanging out with my daughter in the evening. And then this is what it looked like over the month. If you remember, I wasn't really recording at the beginning of the month. That doesn't necessarily mean I wasn't doing a lot of steps. It just means I was not carrying my phone around with me and making it a real habit and goal to track. All right, so where am I at now? What's the goal? What am I gonna try to do? We are now in May. And so this will actually be the first month that I will be tracking this the entire month to see if I can get 20,000 steps in every day. And again, remember I said, you know, some days I'm not gonna make it. I got a lot going on. I'm just tired some days. I don't wanna walk like that, remember? And yeah, we want to do this in a healthy way. We don't want to go out and just kill ourselves trying to do this. And I do have the other video where I did share some tips about how I'm fitting all of this in. And so I really am trying to do a good job of tracking the steps that I'm already taking so that I'm not like going way out and doing all these extra steps if I don't have to. So yesterday I did get a lot in, but that was because I did a really good job doing a short warm-up walk before I ran, and then a cool down walk. I typically do try to do that. And then of course my daughter and I did go out for a walk yesterday afternoon, and that is one of those family things that we have been doing lately. And so that's been sort of the extra way I've been getting in those walks. It's sort of a 2-for-1, right? Family time and walk time. And so not just looking at this on a daily sort of basis, but looking at it over the course of a week and being able to say, how well did I do this week? On average, did I get in my 20,000 steps that I was trying to get in? And if your goal is maybe you're just starting out, and this is a good way for you to sort of get your steps in too. And maybe, that first couple of weeks you're tracking and you're seeing that you're maybe at 3,500, and you're saying, I want to try to get to 5 in the first week, and then I want to try to get to 10. So you're able to figure out what your goal is. And the idea is really just to set a goal and try to reach that goal and see what kinds of tips will work for you, see what kinds of changes you can make in your lifestyle to help you do that. And so the more that you are sort of engaging in movement of any kind, the healthier that you're likely going to be. So even if you don't go out and run like I run, there's still lots of ways that you can move throughout the day to get your extra steps in. So don't beat yourself up about feeling like you're not doing the most. You don't have to do the most. You have to set goals that work for you and your lifestyle and your health needs, and then you try to achieve those. So I'm only here to talk about what I'm doing and the goals that I have for myself. So I'm not here trying to push my numbers on you. Trust me, I would not want somebody saying, hey, Sheila, you need to be doing X. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I get it. We all have our personal goals, and that is really what this is about, setting your personal goals and then determining, what that path looks like in terms of you getting there. So, I'm going to be looking at this again for the whole month of May. I'm going to try to remember to do, some weekly check-ins so that you can see how well I'm doing. And if you are tracking your own steps, let me know. Would love to hear what you're doing. And I'm also going to try to do like some short videos if you want to fit in, here's a 500 step video. If you got to the end of the day, you realize you're 500 steps short, here's something you can do. So I'm going to try to fit some of those in throughout the month of May too. And May's going to be my walking month. So that's about it with this. Don't forget to check out the headphones video the headphones that you saw me with. Those, I did the review on that, so I will put that at the end of this video, and I'll try to put the link in the description below also. And then there was the tips and strategies video on how I was actually tracking my my steps and what I was doing to get that accomplished. And I realize I'm dropping the phone, but I'll put both of those in the description so that you can try to follow those. And that's it. Peace out. Enjoy.